Have you ever heard of this nice place to interact with people?
No, but let's take a look at it. Wow.
Are you ready, guys, to head up to Tony's Room Chat, the place where your voice matters? Don't forget that Cam on English Lovers Now is walking hand in hand with Tony's Room Chat. Don't hesitate to reach out to join us, 'cause it's for free, and let us know who are coming today. Let's present them now. Here we go. We have here Tony Carl from Brazil and the administrator of Cam on English Lovers. And now meet Anna from Ukraine. Welcome, Anna, our new member.
And today we also have Daisy from Vietnam. Welcome, Daisy.
And proudly presenting now Andiara Ortiz from Brazil. Tony's friend, welcome, Ortiz. Rita Greco now, our wise woman from Italy. Welcome, Rita.
Welcome, my dearest friend from Italy, Rita Greco, and Anna, our new friend and member of Cam on English Lover. Welcome. Could you please now introduce yourself officially? Anna, welcome, by the way.
Hello everyone. I'm Anna. I'm from Ukraine. I live in a small city. It's called Sumy. I'm 28 years old. I'm finished at university 2 years ago, and now I work as a creator in an advertisement company. Yeah.
Thanks for coming. It is a
And
big
really
pleasure.
wanted to improve my English skills.
Okay, you are now in the right place because in here we don't enhance English. We just speak English.
Sure.
ESL, okay? ESL now. You are
Yeah.
now ESL. Right, Rita?
Yes, hello everybody again. I am Rita from Italy. I'm very, very happy to be in this kind of groups because I have always the opportunity to meet new friends, change new ideas, compare new different opinions, and above all, get in touch with other people from different, very distant place of the planet. Okay, and so I think that in this moment of our society is really beneficial for all of us to get in touch with other people from different cultures, from different traditions, from different states. Okay, and so in order to be aware that the differences are something that we have to accept because they are something really valuable, important, and priceless. Okay, so that's my opinion. Thank you.
Let me add something, Rita. Learning with our friends, okay, and members of the groups, and sharing our cultures and experience all together, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Thanks for coming, Andiara Ortiz, my friend from Brazil. It is nice to see you again.
Thank you, Tony. Hi, everyone.
Okay, ladies, let's share screen and let's talk about a little bit about the future. Future. Just a moment. No, not here. I let open my Facebook. No, Tony, don't do this. Okay. Andiara, you can take control as my second host, please. Go on.
Okay. Are you optimistic or pessimistic about the future? I would say I am an optimistic person about the future, as we can see development of technology, science, and also AI. Yeah. However, the human race need to learn or need to learn how how the how we need to treat human, and also how to handle with deals and wars, yeah, because that's something increase in some years, yeah. We can see in some news. Thank you.
Also because as the time goes passing, the things change every time, right? Especially technology, guys. For my view, people should be more aware about the technology because the future, okay, is coming quickly. The changes, okay? And some people, they will be in the past, live in the past, unfortunately. Let's hear from Anna, please, Anna.
Yep, actually, I optimistic, not about future. Yeah, all time I'm optimistic because it's me, and I think sure in future we will have more interest in technology. Yeah, and sure people in future will be more happy. I hope.
Okay. Yeah, okay, but tell me, please, for example, if you don't expect from the technology, the improvements, okay, we need this, for example, new technology, because now it's all technology, right?
Mhm. But actually, I don't know.
I'm optimistic, okay, guys. I'm optimistic about the
Any
future,
ideas?
especially towards to technology, because I love technology. And also,
Do, yeah, but I think maybe it's enough. But maybe in future, sure, our world will change some, yeah. So I think maybe, but I don't know.
mhm. Okay, Rita, let's talk about science because the future, okay, you'll be needing more science a lot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely we need more science. And I think that if I can answer to this kind of question, optimistic or pessimistic about the future, well, my answer is half and half, because sometimes I think that the story of the human race is always the same. And for the very ancient times, the story of the man are always the same, okay? We struggled a lot of fights, we made a lot of wars, we killed a lot of other people, and so now the story is the same as in the ancient times. But anyway, man has not disappeared yet, and so we are still on this planet. And so I think in an optimistic way that our future will be a bit better than today, okay? Because I hope that men, the scientists, the politicians, they at least in the end, they will understand that it's much better living in peace and not making wars, okay? And so, of course, helped by all this technology, our life will be better in the future, even though technology has a negative aspect, a negative side. But anyway, I think that technology is transforming how we communicate, how we can learn, how can we work, how can we manage our finances in a better way. So from this point of view, future helped by the science and by the new discovery will be better.
Mhm. Yes. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next card, okay? What do you think people will do for entertainment in the future? Wow.
Mm.
Anna?
I need to realize this question.
What do you think people will do for entertainment in the future? For example, let's say, of course, technology, of course, is included, right? But I think, guys, okay, after this, we're going to talk about internet because the future, of course. Go on, please, Anna.
Mhm. Maybe people will start to speak with ChatGPT
ChatGPT.
because yeah, it's interesting technology, you know. And
Yeah.
sometimes I practice in my English with ChatGPT. Yeah, when I didn't have friends who will wanted to speak English. So yeah, sometimes I do this.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's talk
great.
about your experiences then, Anna. Okay, so you use ChatGPT for development in English, right? Gemini,
Yep.
Copilot.
Mhm.
Oh, well,
Yep.
I'm a huge fan of, guys, Copilot, not ChatGPT, Gemini, and other apps that I love so much. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's your thoughts, Indiana? for the future, entertainment, and everything?
Well, I would say we will appreciate activities outside, such as hiking or maybe go camping. Yeah, because we feel more better in the nature, in with contact with the environment, and especially the fresh air. And that's something will be yeah, necessary for the future, and will be appreciated more than now, I would say. Thank you.
Yes. In other words, not just technology. Yeah. Appreciating the nature. Yes. I'm kind of like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I love the nature, guys. Appreciating
Yeah.
the nature, the mother nature. Yeah. I like this. Mountains, rivers, waterfalls, and etc. Rita, please.
Yeah, I totally agree with Andiara about this kind of questions. But unfortunately, Andiara, my dear friends, we belong to a very small minority. And so the majority of people, I think that in the next future, in the next years, they unfortunately they will use a lot of technological entertainment, okay? Because always today, this process is changing our life, because the technology, the virtual and the real life, they are merging all together. And so I think that in the future will be worse. Think about, for example, about the metaverse, okay? That is something that is really unknown to the majority of people, but anyway, tomorrow will be present in our real life. And so me not, because maybe I will be I will be dead, and so, but anyway, it's not my problem, because I don't belong to this kind of people. But anyway, many people tomorrow, they will be connected with a virtual man, a virtual other person, an avatar. So I think that this is terrible. It's terrible. And this is terrible negative for our life, for our brain and for our heart, for our feelings in particular. So we have to be very, very aware of this process and teach our young generations to behave in a different way, to give much more importance to interconnection, to the friendship, to honesty, to love, to passion, to laughing together.
Rita,
That's what
just
I
to break
think.
the ice, okay? Italy has beautiful places to visit, yes, to appreciate the nature, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I think in Ukraine also, because I have watched some videos, besides the war, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, but
There are a
not
bunch
now.
of beautiful places because I have friends in Ukraine. They post their videos in the nature, among the
Yeah.
trees, and etc.
And what about Brazil, Tony? What about Brazil?
Yeah,
I was in
Brazil is
Brazil.
huge, nice
Yeah,
places,
I
yes.
was in Brazil, and I was
Yes, Brazil
flabbergasted,
also.
because Brazil is wonderful. It's fantastic. So
Yeah.
any corner of this globe is fantastic. Any place. Yeah.
There are a lot of cities, states in Brazil that is super beautiful. Tourist
Yeah.
places, yes.
Yeah.
Especially in the south of the country, okay? In there lives many people from Poland, the ancestors, Italy, Portugal, Germany.
Yeah.
Germany, yes. I like
From
that.
Italy in particular, from Italy, because
From
there
Italy, we
was
have
a
lots in
very,
São Paulo.
yeah, big immigration from Italy to Brazil in the last century, two
Really?
centuries ago. A lot of people from the northern part of Italy, in particular, from a region called the Piemonte, they immigrated from Italy towards South America, and Venezuela, Argentina, and Brazil in particular.
Yeah, Brazil has lots immigration from Italy.
Yeah.
Second war, China, Japan, and many other countries. I lost the count now. Okay, now we have some refugees, not much from Ukraine.
Yeah.
Nice people,
Are
by the
you?
way, Anna. Ukrainian people, they are nice, lovely people.
Yeah.
Okay, let's share screen. Andiaro, what's your points about Brazil topic, Brazil places to visit? Do you suggest any state for Rita and Anna?
Well, I think that's a great country for tourism, and also people make their own business, yeah, because we have a lot of people here make their own business, yeah. That's not complicated, or we don't have a lot of rules to do that. Yeah, beach, that's one recommendation, yeah. If a person be interested in the history, yeah, we have some museums to
Yes.
tell that. And yeah, we have a lot of options here, yeah,
Lot of
in
options.
the south part of Brazil, like Rio Grande do Sul.
Mhm.
In other areas, it's
Minas, remember
so hot.
Minas?
Yeah.
Minas.
Mhm.
Yes. I like Minas. Just one thing I complain about Brazil because the cost of living is here is huge, you know. Okay, what might your mobile phone be able to do in 10 years' time? Wow, this is a nice question, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rita, for example, I am a huge fan of technology, okay? Smartphones, computers, and everything. Guys, back in times, computers were a huge site. Remember this? A huge site. Now you have just one little piece of in your pocket. You can
Yeah.
do anything you want from here,
Mm.
straight from here, guys. Right?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
points, Rita, please.
Yeah, because 10 years ago, I didn't have a mobile phone. We have a brick in our pocket, a brick, a very,
Yeah,
very heavy brick. Okay.
you
So
mean
now,
Nokia, the brick Nokia, remember the
yeah.
brick
But anyway,
Nokia?
a very heavy
Yeah,
mobile
yeah, yeah.
phone. So today is, for me, is unbelievable. Think about what will be in 10 years. Okay, I think that I hope to be here in 10 years from now on. But anyway, I think that the future will be fantastic. Okay, but anyway, fantastic because our life will be more easier under many aspects. But anyway, I want to suggest to young generations in particular that yes, our life will be easier, but also the dangers will be easier to be present. And so, for example, just now, think about cyberbullying, think about emotional abuse, and think about sexual abuse, think about sexual exploitation, uh, things like that. Okay, so if all these topics that I named now are so well developed today, imagine tomorrow, imagine in 10 years. So I come back to the beginning of my conversation. We have to teach. We have to help. We have to support young people, children, our kids, our friends, our parents as well. Okay, because ancient old people as me, because I am an old lady, but I am interested in technology. But a lot of my friends, they are not interested because they refuse to accept the new technology, and this is wrong. This is wrong because if I am on this planet, I have to be not to be ignorant, because ignorance is the worst disease. Okay, so I have to defeat, try to defeat to this kind of disease. And so we have to teach our young people all the dangers that can be in 10 years. Okay, so that's my modest opinion.
Yes, I think we should concentrate just on the bright side of the day, okay? Right?
Mhm.
Anna, please.
Yeah, I can't live without my phone because I work in my phone. Yeah,
too.
and it's a so useful thing. And
Yeah.
I hope maybe in 10 years, maybe my phone can earn money without my work.
Yeah, me
Only
too.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's future. I can guess only about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, guys, nowadays we work from home using our phone, okay, of course, WhatsApp business, for example,
Mhm.
my type, my computer, and everything. So this is important, talking about
Sure.
technology, right?
Mhm.
Definitely. Yeah.
Future, yeah, future's here.
Mhm.
And Yara, please. She works from home, guys. Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Well, I would say that will be possible without our phone. I know that we have a tools here, like a recording an audio or maybe recording a video to do that, but we'll be more in advance, yeah, like the human person, yeah, like a AI or something else, yeah, that will be more advanced for us. And yeah, we have some cross when you Rita mentioned, yeah, like fraud or cybering risks, yeah, that will be easy for people bad intention. Thank you.
Yes. This question is like curious, yes. Talking about technology, let's talk about the past, okay? If it was possible to time travel, which time period would you like to visit, Anna? I like this type of question.
Yeah. Do you remember the famous movie Back to the Future? Back to
Yeah.
the
Back to the
Future.
Future timeline. I have
Yeah.
written here timeline. I
It
like
was
this
a it
movies.
was it
Yes,
was a
Back to the
yeah
Future is nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it
I
was a
like.
very messy. It was a bedlam, Tony. Okay, Back to the Future. But it
Yeah,
was a
let's
nice
go
movie.
back in time.
Yeah.
Anna, please. Which period?
Every one period is interesting, but for me, maybe future, because I would like to see how our world change and what happen in future. Yeah, so it can be interesting. But
Mhm.
sure, in past too, because I want to realize how our world start, yeah, and how we change now.
Yes. And Yara, which period for you?
Yeah, for me that's the same like Anna, yeah. Travel for the future because
Really?
we probably see more new things and also the advance of technology and probably AI.
Yeah, yeah. And Yara, do you think AI will be taking control like 100% of everything? Let's say.
No, I don't think so. I think it will be helpful for us, and especially at work, some task is difficult now, and
Mhm.
we can spend more time. We don't need to spend more time, and
Yeah.
also that's a facility, yeah, for who learning something, not only a language, but something new or subject, yeah, that will be helpful for us. But of course, we need to control ourselves how you use it and how much time we spend, yeah,
Yeah,
similar
yeah,
like internet.
yeah, manage in a good way. Yes, yes. Guys, I have a curiosity, okay, about the middle age. I'd like to be there visiting, if could possible, okay. Yeah, if it was possible, sorry. Okay, Rita, your points.
My point, I accept the opinions by Yare and Anna, but the generational gap now is really evident because my idea are a bit different. Okay, because if it was possible to time to travel towards
Gotcha.
a future time, well, I wouldn't go this travel because I'd like to stay here in the present and live the present
Mhm.
because I think that I would be a bit scared about the future and living in the future just for a short time and then come back to the present time. Go back to the past, absolutely, it's not possible for me because my past was not very, very happy. And so I'd like to stay in the present. And then because I think that normality, living the normal life is much better than go on in the future and then obliged to come back. And so, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not able to answer in a direct way to this kind of question. But anyway, I wouldn't like to travel to the future.
To the future. Uh-huh. So, Rita, if you go to the future, you're going to see many cars driving itself. Right?
Yeah. Oh, this is a
Which
positive
leads us
invention.
to the next question. Would
Yeah.
you like a car that drives itself? Of course, guys, this is nice, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
By the
It's a
way,
nice,
this is
yeah, yeah,
a new reality, okay?
yeah. But anyway, we have already now we have an invention
Yeah,
about this
new.
type of car,
Yeah.
okay? Because you go inside and the car does a lot of things, and so yeah. But anyway, there is a risk. That is the risk that you can fall asleep, and so you you eliminate the possibility to enjoy the background around you, or I don't know, some other things. And so I think it's much better, yes, appreciate and accept the new invention, but
Yeah,
stay alert, stay always aware of what you can do, okay, without any other help.
yeah, I like this too. But Rita, now imagine people, car driving itself, and just texting, not appreciating the nature and everything, yes,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
yeah,
For
absolutely,
the next
absolutely.
generation, I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anna, please. Do you like
Yes,
them?
yes, why not? I am understood. It can be dangerous, yeah, but maybe in future it's the people fix this problem, yeah. And now I understand. When I drive, and I sometimes distract about my daily task. Yeah, I think about something other, not about driving. So
Mhm.
sure, maybe in future, if it will be possible, I would have this car. Yeah.
Yeah. And the other, please.
Well, yeah, it will be great, I would say. Yeah, we have maybe from Tesla, yeah, Elon Musk, some
Yeah.
cars
Yeah.
that's possible. We take a trip without a driver, yeah, it's only automatic. Um, yeah, that will be great, yeah, but we have a pros and cons such everything. Thank you.
Mhm. It should be developed for a better, for better. For
Yeah.
example, the
Mm-hmm.
batteries, they are electric cars, for example, the batteries can't long last. You know about the duration, guys? The battery is not the sufficient enough. Just for example, 200 kilometers.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, do you think people will work more or less in the future? I think more. For my opinion, I think it's more.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have this thought in mind. People will be working more and more. Because it is happening now. We are working like crazy, right? We don't have time for our family, you know. You're always in a hash,
I
You're
think,
always in a
Tony,
hurry, sorry, in a hurry.
mm,
Sometimes we don't have time to travel because we are working hard. Okay, say Rita.
I think that people will work in a different way, no more, no less, but in a different way, certainly. Because think about smart working, think about the use of technology in our job, in our work, in our daily working style. Okay, and so a lot of people they will be more internet, for example, okay, permit people more affordable and efficient access to a lot of our healthcare, education, public safety. So a
Mhm.
lot of people working in this kind of field, they will work, but in a different way, maybe more, or as you said, or
Mhm.
maybe less, because you can schedule your time, you can organize your time in a different way.
Mm.
And so because maybe you are right when you say that we have to work more, because we'll have we'll have more, we should find more occasion to gain more money, okay, because a lot of work will be substituted by technology, by robot, or by artificial intelligence. And so a lot of people work in particular fields, they will be unemployed, and so they will be obliged to find a new way to gain much money. And so from this point of view, we'll have to work more.
There
Yeah.
will be some balance, yes, Rita. You
Yeah.
say that there will be some
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, robots will be costing arms and legs, of course, yes. Anna, please.
Actually, I think in future people will work more because we have example right now. Yeah, in China, a lot of people have interest in technology. Yeah, and AI and something else. Yeah, but people work a lot. Yeah, like all time. Sure, maybe in future we can give easy task to AI or robots, yeah, and yeah, but it's open like other opportunities for people, yeah, and sure we will work more.
Ladies, do you think every field should be fitting AI? I don't think so. Every field? Do you think so?
A lot of fields, surely. A lot of fields will
Technology
be.
is okay. Technology is
Yeah.
like more improved, but not all fields will be fitting AI. Because technology is a specific thing, a specific field.
Yeah.
For example, huge companies, they will be using AI, robots with AI, of course, it's clearly, but on all fields. And the other, your points, please.
Yeah. Well, I would say we work less than now. Yeah, we work less than now. As we can see, Generation Z, yeah, that's a different way to work. For illustration, that we have people earn money, work from home by cryptomoeda or to be influency in videos on YouTube, yeah. And we do your time, yeah. We don't need to follow a shift like one normal employer today work. And also we have a lot of people think outside of the box, yeah, to make my own business, yeah. Of course, in the beginning we need to work more than we expected,
Yeah.
but when you earn one total amount of money, that do not necessary to work too much, yeah. Here in Brazil, probably Tony and everyone knows, we have a shift. Yeah, we work six per day, and one we need
Six one, yeah.
yeah, six, we need 1 day of off. But now we have some rules and some laws in the politica to try to cut this shift, yeah, because that's affected the body and also the private life of employer, yeah. And for me, that's one advantage. And I have already worked in this shift, yeah. That's, I know that's stressful, yeah, and especially if you have a family, etc. And for me, we'll be working less time, yeah. That depends the way we think and the way we drive our life. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Okay. In a couple minutes, guys, pick up the same link, okay? Second part, we to talk about internet, okay? Okay, Rita, what laws do you think could change in the future? This topic now. This question now is, let's say,
Oh,
the
well,
most
this is a
important
very,
thing, yeah, the most
very,
important thing for the future.
yeah, a very interesting and important question, this one, because I think that in my state, in my country, in Italy, we should change a lot of laws, okay? Because according to my very modest opinion, a lot of laws, they are not correct. But anyway, speaking about new technology, I think that social media should be regulated by different laws, okay? And so the access to a lot of website platforms that are really dangerous should be prohibited, should be limited in a certain way. And so using particular laws Okay, so this is the first things that come in my mind when I read this kind of question. Okay, and laws about technology, because technology, as we said before, is considered a very important field, a very important mean, a very important tool in our life, but it can be also very dangerous. And so we should have particular, detailed, strict laws regulating them.
Interesting. Interesting, Rita. Anna?
Yeah, but actually, I'm not political, yeah, but I agree with Rita because now we spend a lot of time in internet, and I think maybe something law which can limit it this time, it can be a great idea. Yep.
Yara, please.
Well, guys, I think we'll change the laws of we talk wars, yeah, because we can see now some laws, but it's not effective in the real life, and that will be changed, and also that will be more punishment for the country or who did that. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially because of violence, too much violence in the world nowadays. One thing that is upsets a lot is the violence, guys, for Indiana. Okay, welcome Daisy from Vietnam. Introduce yourself. By the way, nice to meet you.
Yes, hello Tony, hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Daisy. I'm from Vietnam. I'm an engineer, but now I'm working in a hospital in HR department in a hospital.
Hmm.
I live in Ninh Bình province, far from Hanoi capital, 90 kilometer. I live in Ninh Bình with my husband. I have two sons, so my two sons they are learning, they are studying and working in Hanoi capital. Yes, yes.
Okay. So interesting, Daisy, from engineer to hospital.
Yes, yes.
Different fields, yeah. Wow. Different fields totally. Yes.
For the life.
Yeah.
Yes, working
Wow.
in HR department.
What
Yes.
is HR department, Daisy? Sorry, can you explain us these two?
Administrator resort, human resort, like human resort.
Human resort. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah. Well, I think that is a positive thing. So when we have people in the hospital, because I think people from different fields from different background of studies. Okay, because I think that hospital is something based on medicine and on the knowledge of the doctors, of course. Okay, science and things like that. But also engineering is really important because at the moment the biotechnology, they are strictly related with engineering, and so this connection, this relationship, this friendship between different fields, I think that could be really beneficial for the patients, for the people who need support and help. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you,
Human
Rita.
resources, yeah. From engineer to
Rita, yeah.
Rita from Italy. Okay.
From Italy, yeah.
Okay.
Rita from Italy.
Okay, let's go to our cash question. Let me say Rita and Daisy and Yara now can't go again because she's now cooking. Okay, because right now it's almost midday in Brazil. Daisy, let's get started first with you. Okay, do you think Daisy, the internet should be more regulated? How it works the laws in your country about internet? Daisy, can you hear?
Oh you talk again.
Can you hear?
You please. You please. I can't hear. I can't hear.
You can't hear me.
I can't hear. You repeat the
Okay,
question.
okay, I can repeat the question. Yes, no problem. The question is this one. Can you see the screen now?
Do you think the internet should be more regulated?
Yes. Do you think the internet should be more regulated? I was asking you how the laws work in Vietnam, for example. There are some kind of regulation, or it's free speech and everything.
Regulate? Can you explain for me?
Regulated.
Regulate.
They put limits. Regulators put in limits. You can say something, for example, free speech is not at all allowed, for example. You can't say anything you think, okay? Regulation comes from limits, putting limits.
Putting limits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or for example, I don't know, people under a certain age, it's not possible for them to enter freely in internet because it would be dangerous for them. So there are some states, some countries, where you have to pay, or you have to have a particular password if you want to practice particular platform, okay? In Italy, for example, we have no limits because if I am an old person, or if I am a teenager, or if I am a kid, I can enter any platform. And this is not correct because I have a certain experience, I have a certain maturity, but a kid, a boy, a teenager could be in a different position. So, do you have in your country any laws regulating, limiting this kind of behavior, or you don't?
Or just simply because it's too much violence on the internet, okay? The main
Yes.
problem nowadays about the internet is too much violence and bullying, okay?
Yeah.
Scammers and everything, okay? That's the point here.
In my case, in our country, everybody from adult to children, I think secondary school to high school, and everybody can enter the internet. No limit. But I think with our government has a little bit laws with children, and I think they prevent, they protect children.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Rita, let me ask your points. Do you think the internet should be more regulated? I mean, okay, related to violence, of course,
Yeah.
violence. For example, Palestine should be not, because, for example, not cursing, okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, charging the politicians should be not crime, okay? Because for some people it is
Yeah.
crime to charge politicians, you know, and then they try to regulate the internet because of this, because they don't stand with criticism, for example, okay? So based on this, let's go your points. For example, I think should be freely for everyone, but not committing crimes, okay? Treating bad people, respect the people, of course. Not treating bad, cursing, offending anyone, threatening, okay? I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Tony. But unfortunately, we don't have we are not sure of the consequences of our bad behavior. I mean, when someone offends, doesn't respect or write very bad comments, there are no laws. That regulated this behavior, and so they can continue, they can go on with their bad behavior. But anyway, think about, for example, now in internet there are some groups that help you if you are, of course, a very fragile person, to suicide yourself. But can you imagine a sort of this kind of behavior? A place where you can learn how to kill yourself, how to suicide yourself. And
Yes.
many people, many boys, they suicided themselves, okay? And in Italy, that happened. And so think about the tragedy in these families. Think about the pain of their mothers and fathers, okay? So I think that this is something that government should be very, very interested in changing
Yes,
the
yes,
laws,
yes, yes.
okay?
I
Not
agree totally.
tomorrow, but today. Not tomorrow, but
Right
today.
now,
Not
right
today,
now.
but now.
Mhm.
Now. Okay.
Yes.
Instead, everything is really calm on the surface. They are interested in changing the tap of the bottle. The community, the European community, is really interested how to change the tap of the bottle, the plastic tap of the bottom of the bottles. Okay. Or the long how the fish should be long, okay? Otherwise you cannot, you are not permitted to fish to use the rod and fish in the sea, okay?
Yeah, I
But
got
these are
you.
not very important, yes, or maybe they are important topics, but anyway, there are other topics that are much more important. This one, for example. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, totally. Right now, guys, cutting out violence on the internet, threatening scammers, for example, especially scammers. For example,
Yeah.
Rita, on Facebook, for example, anyone can open a new account fake. Okay.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really don't go to check it out if the person is fake or not. Okay. Should be more, you know, careful about this. More careful about
Yeah.
this. Because, for example, I don't receive on my Facebook page anyone, let's say, everybody. Okay. I select my friends, of course. I have to be careful
Yeah.
about my privacy, my security and everything. Okay, let's keep on moving. What websites do you visit the most? Daisy from Vietnam.
Yes.
Mhm,
With the question, what website do you visit the most?
mhm,
I think I usually read as a website maybe Asia News, because I'm living in Vietnam.
mhm.
My country located in Asia um,
Yeah.
Asia region.
Uh-huh.
So I learn English every day. So I want to read article in English or newspaper in English.
Okay.
With my English, I sometimes every day I um, um, read news in Asia News
Mhm.
and Vietnam Insider in English. I want to practice English so
Okay,
that
okay.
yes,
Okay, related to your learnings in English, let me ask a question, okay? So you can reach YouTube, right? You can reach YouTube, okay? Yes?
I can I hear podcasts,
Oh,
English podcasts in YouTube, and I want to watch English sub. I'm hearing and watching
Subtitles,
Subtitles, yeah,
subtitle.
okay, yeah. I can suggest you go to subscribe to many channels from Australia, UK, United States to develop yourself with native speakers. That'll be super
Yeah.
nice for you, Daisy. That'll be super nice for you.
Oh, yes.
In a couple months, you'll be like a native speaker, yeah? And you can participate more in many meetings with Tony, Reed, and everyone. Yes. Okay. Let's keep on moving. The question, Rita, what websites do you visit the most? YouTube, Tony's Room Chat?
Well, depends on the personal interests, of course. Okay,
Mm.
because if I were a doctor, maybe I would visit a lot of website internet about this kind of things. But anyway, I use a lot of websites for learning English, and so I use a lot of Spotify podcasts because I found this platform Spotify really interesting. And full of good topics and good nice explanation. Okay, and so I have a lot of so-called friends on Spotify because I have a lot of teachers, so people who produce podcasts. And then I follow BBC and Learning English for learning the news, because in Italy you have to say that the channel, the TV channel or the newspaper, they are not really independent. Okay, and so they sometimes they give us a propaganda news, and so I prefer to read something that is really neutral. And so I think that BBC, the news from BBC or from Learning English, or British Council, they are much more sure. Okay, and so yes, I follow this kind of website.
Yeah, for example, my view, I use a lot YouTube because I have my channel. You know, I visit a lot YouTube. Okay, mostly YouTube for me. I like some podcasts. You know, I like this too, and I'm subscribed to many channels with the native speakers.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Rita, what annoys a lot, let's say, about the internet?
What annoys me about the internet?
Yeah, what annoys a lot about the internet? Scammers?
Yeah. No, above all the comments that you can read under in some channels, okay, because you can find anything and things, unbelievable things about in these comments, okay, and so I think that there are a lot of unpolite, very unkind people, and so this is very sad. This is very sad because I think that if you don't agree about something in YouTube or on Facebook, it's not necessary that you have to comment using very rude, unpolite words. You can go on, you can scroll on, and you can change channel without things like that. Yeah. And then another thing that annoys me very, very much is the interruption, the breaking from the publicity. Okay, so we are bombarded by publicity, and this is very annoying. Yeah, in internet and also when you turn on your television, and so there are a lot of interruptions, a lot of break, and so this is really annoying. Yeah.
Okay, a very important thing to you, ladies. Okay, for everyone. Okay, internet's like the boardwalk. Okay, you just step on shit if you want, right?
What? Sorry, Tony, repeat. I haven't understood because there is my cellular ringing.
Okay. Internet's like you are walking. For example, you are boardwalk, you are walking on the boardwalk. It's like a boardwalk. Do you know this boardwalk?
What's a boardwalk?
I will try to explain it. Internet's like the sidewalk, okay? Remember sidewalk?
Yeah.
Sidewalk. Internet's like sidewalk. You just step on shit if you want, okay? Yeah, internet is like this, guys. People see bullshit on the internet. It's just they want to see or watch, okay? For example, you can avoid violence, of course. There are too much violence on the internet. Scammers, like you said, remember how to kill yourself, how to scam someone, you know. I just follow these people if I want, okay? Okay, Daisy, what annoys about the internet?
Yes, great question. What annoys
Mhm.
about the internet? I think there are many annoys in internet, like advertisement uh, and unpolite people or rudely
Yes.
people and violence real. I don't like
Mhm.
violence real.
Yeah, rude
And
people, yes. There are a bunch of rude people on the internet, you know, discussing and
yes,
arguing. Yes, yes.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Daisy, have you ever created your own website? Not yet?
Mm, correct. My website.
Yeah, website. Your own website?
I want to create my website. Some days, uh, I dream that, but I think uh, I will do it. I will do it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
Yes.
have created my own
In the
website.
near future, maybe next week or
Mhm, mhm.
next month. Yes,
Okay.
because I think about that many times.
Daisy, could be your own not Facebook, YouTube channel, okay? In the future, for example, you like English as a second language, of course, and one day you can create your own channel to help people, you know,
That's
to give
great.
a hand with English, exchanging
Yes,
cultures and everything, right? Like I do,
yes,
like I do.
yes. I
Rita? Yeah,
imagine about that. I have many ideas about that, but I want to change from my idea to activity. My
yeah,
activity.
yeah, 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 right,
Yes.
right. I support you, okay? I support Rita. Let's support Days, okay?
Wow, that's great.
Let's support her, okay?
Lucky
Rita.
for me, lucky for me. I met you today.
Yeah. Thanks for coming to this meeting. Daisy, you can,
Oh,
Daisy,
please,
okay.
Tony and Rita, you please make friend with me in Facebook. Uh,
Of course. That'd be a great, huge pleasure. Rita, unmute yourself, Rita. Unmute, Rita.
Oh,
Let me,
yes, sorry, I forgot. Yes, of course, Daisy, with pleasure. I will follow you on YouTube. Where are you? On Facebook? On Facebook? On
Yeah, I
Facebook,
can
okay.
follow you. No
I,
problem.
okay, I
Okay.
have to find your name, Daisy, and stop.
I can
I
send
Just,
you.
I send you the link. I
I
send
can
you the
send you
link.
the
okay,
link also.
thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Let me
thank
say
you.
something. Days, for example. Days, you can, in our group, Come On English Lovers, you can create your short videos, for example, your content in English, all in English, okay? And post it to the timeline. That'll be a nice watching you, ladies. Also, you, Rita, because you have a huge experience in English, of course, and you can show your country, you know.
Yeah, you are so kind, Tony, and you are very important for me, your friendship towards me, because you are a sort of good vitamin pill for me. But anyway, I don't have my personal website, and I don't think
Uh-huh.
will ever have it, because I think that I don't think myself really important and really necessary
Uh-huh.
to have my personal website. Okay, so I prefer, in order to learn more and more, I prefer
Mhm.
to follow other websites. Okay, and not having my own one. Yeah, I think so, because there are a lot of very good help from other websites, and so I think that mine would be really not necessary.
Mhm. I just sent you right now, okay? Request. How do you pronounce your name? The real name? Phong New
Okay, it's right. You are right. Phương Nguyễn,
Phong
Phương
Nguyen.
Nguyễn,
Okay, Phong
Phương
Nguyen.
Nguyễn.
I
Okay.
reached you there. I reached there right now. I sent you request now. And I can send we read. Let me send to Rita your profile, okay? Rita, I will
Yes.
send you. This
Yeah.
profile, okay?
Tony,
Just a
Because Rita
moment.
now is using phone, okay?
Yeah. No, no, no. Now
You
I am
are
using the tablet.
friends.
Yeah.
You are friends with Andiara, yes? Tuom?
Yeah. I send you a request, a friendship request, Daisy, and so
if you
you
send, okay,
accept me
yes.
now.
If you send, okay, yes, okay. Let's continue. Ladies, how do you think the internet might develop in the future? For better, of course, I think so. More safe, that's my wishes, okay? More safe, safer, with no limits, that's my opinion, okay? No limits, more speed, that's my, okay? How about you, Days? How do you think the internet might develop in the future? For me, more speed, no limits, more contents and everything.
yes, in my opinion, internet might develop in the future. Nowadays, we are in model life, in a model life. So I think AI and ChatGPT, yes, internet is
Yeah.
developing in the future.
These guys, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, and other ones that I saw on the internet, they will make part, okay? They make part of this development. But I think might be huge. Yeah, might be huge, okay? Rita, your points? How do you think the internet might develop in the future?
Well, sure, internet will develop in the future in a very better way and in a very, 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 very fast way, okay? Because at the moment we are totally immersed in this kind of a new technology, and so surely this kind of technology will be go on, and many other scientists, for example, other people, they discover other methods and other way in order to develop it much better. And so just now we have websites that provide personalized content that help us to have global connection, website and internet help in education, in medicine, online services, things like that. So I think that step by step, also this kind of technology will be more and more precise and of support, of course, of help for all of us. Yeah.
Should be supportive also, yeah, Rita. Should be supportive also, instead of just giving rules and everything, yeah. Not just development, supportive, you know. Yes. Okay, let's keep on moving. Daisy, how much time do you spend on the internet? Some people the whole day, right? Yeah.
Exactly. I spend many time in internet nowadays. In the office, I have about 2 reports in a day, and I manage document system, document in, document out. So I have check documents every day, and I join some English group in social media. So in the evening, I spend time to learn English, like with you and Rita now. But I try to spend time to exercise in a day, 1 hour a day, and every activities. A mother, a wife, and I have a routine for me, morning routine or evening routine. I want to speak English very fluently. So I spend time to learn English. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this is it.
And
Let's
what
say,
about you?
okay, let's talk. Okay, can I say firstly? Okay, guys, I manage my time on internet. Okay, wisely. You know, we have to be
Yeah.
we have to be careful because if you don't pay attention, the due attention, you pass the whole day scrolling down, scrolling up, seeing the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, seeing the same thing
Yeah.
that you have seen. Okay,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
already
you are
saw
right.
the site, and you are there back checking out again, like this, checking out again, again. Oh, I'm here again. You know, this kind of could become a vice. You know, could become a vice. Okay,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
harmful. This is harmful. So I manage my time in the morning. I don't ever check out my phone. I go first, my breakfast, you know. I start working 7 in the morning and I switch it on my phone after 2 hours. In other words,
Mm.
10 a.m. I check if I have an important message, of course, on my WhatsApp business, for example, an important message. Then I go back to my work, okay? After this, if I have a meeting 2 p.m. Brazil local time, I go on my break, you know, my break time after lunch, my break. Just 40 minutes,
Yeah.
45 minutes. Then I go back to my work again. And after finishing, I go to dinner. Let's cut the shortcut, you know, let's shortcut. Then after dinner,
Yeah.
I go to the net, check it out again, edit some videos, and YouTube, like I said, to learn English, of course, to speak English with my friend. And then I finish 10:30 and go to sleep.
Yeah.
In
This
order
is
to
a
avoid written days,
yeah.
to pass the whole day scrolling,
Yeah.
just meaningful things I do, okay?
You are
My
right. This is
editions,
a
checking message, talk to Rita, my best friend from Italy. Yeah, guys, for me, it's precious when I have a meeting with you. This is the best of the internet, guys. To meet people,
yeah.
good people, by the way,
To meet people.
to
Yeah,
meet
you are
people,
right.
good people, by the way, selecting good ones, you know, from others, for example. We have the best team, okay? This is my speech, okay,
Thank
Rita?
you.
Go.
Thank
Yes.
you, Tony.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
You are very, very kind. You are very kind. And you are an intelligent and wise person. And so your schedule is really to be imitated because I think that many hours in front of the internet or front of the screen, so they are very dangerous for our body, for our eyes, for our
Eyes, yes,
brain. And so,
yes.
yeah,
Our
we have to
back.
limit our presence, our back. Yeah, the
Yeah,
posture
yeah,
is
yeah.
really important, and so we have to limit this kind of activity. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are right.
Yeah, don't ever forget, ladies, to go for a walk. Yes, exercise like
Yeah,
Daisy does, you know. For example, I like walking. I like
yeah.
walking,
Me
yeah.
too. Me too. Me
Don't
too.
forget to drink your coffee and water. Yeah,
Hmm.
and be happy, okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
We have
final speech, please, Daisy, final speech. Thanks for coming, by the way, Daisy. It is nice to see you. That's all by now, okay?
that's all. Okay.
Daisy, could you please say more about yourself if you have any job?
Uh, mm, as I said with you about my situation in Vietnam,
Mhm.
nowadays I have 2 years ahead. Uh, I will retire after 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but I love English so much, so I spend time all day when I have a free time. And when I finish my work in the office, I think about English. I write something. I open ChatGPT and I write my thought. I write my thought.
Mm-hmm.
So ChatGPT correct for me because I have many mistake
Yeah.
when I grammar mistake. So that I write all activities in a day, like daily uh, daily writing. Yeah. Yes.
And
Yes.
Daisy, I have one for you. Now you have my channel to follow, okay? With good people from every parts in this world.
Oh, yes. Thank
Okay.
you,
Do you know my
Tony.
channel? Do you know my channel on YouTube?
No,
I can send you the link,
this
okay?
is the first time I meet you, Tony.
Yeah,
But I think I'm very lucky when I met you today.
we're happy
Thank
to
you
see
so
you too. Yeah, we're
much.
happy to see
Yes,
you too. Yeah,
please support me, please.
of course. We'll be
Yes.
supporting you, okay? Don't worry. Okay, ladies, it was a beautiful chat, by the way, not chit chat, okay? Rita, not a chit chat, but it was a great chat for me, okay?
Yeah,
See
yeah.
you next time.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Okay, by the way, Daisy, every Sundays we have 11 a.m. here, and I take
Yes.
10 your
Okay.
time, okay? See you. Bye-bye.
I
Bye-bye, ladies.
yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.